Welcome to everyone in the doubt clearing series. So this question is asked by an online student. This question is from permutation and combination, or more precisely, it's an application of permutation and combination. Somewhere this type of question we can on the scale of 700 to 720. Average time of doing this question is roughly 1.5 minute, 1 to 1.5 minutes. Okay. Now, firstly, read the question properly. What question is trying to say? Tanya prepare 4 different letters to be sent on 4 different address. For each letter, she prepare an envelope with its correct address. If 4 letters are to put into the envelope at random, what is the probability that only 1 letter will be put into the envelope with its correct address? What's the keyword here? The first keyword that I can able to see this probability. This probability. We know that the formula for probability formula is favorable event. I'm writing it to be as FE divided by the total event. I'm indicating this as TE, right? Now coming upon to the favorable event, what is my favorable event? Only 1 letter will be put into the envelope with it. Let's assume the 4 letter to be A, B, C, D. You can assume any 4 letter, your call. And the 4 address, you can name it as 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now here what is happening? One letter is written correctly on the envelope, or we can say one address with 1 letter is matching, right? Both the things are matching because it is correct. So I can say that I'm assuming again that A is my correct letter that is with the correct address. If you want to take B as the correct letter with correct address, you can take, your call. If you want to take C as a correct letter with correct address, you can take. That means any one we have to take. Okay. So assume that we have taken A as my correct letter with correct address. So I can say that this will be fixed, right? But if I talk about the rest two, see, the B letter cannot come with 2 because 2 is a correct address. But what I want, incorrect address, right? So that means B cannot come with 2, but B can come with C and 4. So B can come with 3 and 4. That means it has 2 spot, or it has 2 space. So that's why I will write 2. Similarly, C also have 2 spaces, that is on second and fourth. So again 2 spaces, that means 2. And D also have 2 spot, that is 2 and 3. 2. Now my question is that whether we have to add all this 2 or we have to multiply all this 2. Again, we have to apply the very basic thing that we have already seen. If the case comes for OR, so we have to do addition. And if the case comes for AND, we have to do multiplication. Here we have to select A and B and C and D. That means it is a case of AND means multiplication. You can able to see that my favorable event will come out to be 8. So here we can see that favorable event. And what is the favorable event? That only 1 letter will be representing the correct address. Rest remaining the 3 letter is representing the incorrect address. So the favorable event in this case is come out to be 8. Getting my point? Okay. Now coming upon to the total event, it is quite easy. See, I have 4 spot, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Type 1 question that we have already discussed in the class. Type 1 question, 4 spaces are there. So what we can say that we can directly use 4 factorial, or you can say that A can take the first place. So you can write, A can take any of the 4 place, we can write 4. Now B has 3 space to take, so we can take 3. Then similarly, C can take 2 space and D can take the remaining 1 spot. So 4 factorial. 4 factorial, we have to remember directly this value. This value is 24. Remember, if you're going to any competitive exam, not restricted to GMAT, but if you're giving to any competitive exam in which the calculator is not allowed and permutation and combination is there, so I recommend you to remember the values from 0 factorial to 10 factorial. Must to do. So that your calculation, in the calculation, you can save your time. So the 4 factorial will come out to be 24. So the final answer, that means the probability will be 8 by 24. That is 1 by 3. This is the correct answer. So basically what exactly we have to do in this type of question, we just have to read the question, understand what is a keyword here. Probability is a keyword. Second, what is a favorable event in this case? That only 1 letter will be put in the envelope with the correct address. The rest 3 will be the incorrect one. So you have to think in that manner. You have to fix any one address with one letter as to be fixed. Rest all the three. You have to make all the combinations in such a way that they will be not a single case in which they will get the correct address. So you will get the favorable event in that case. And similarly, we can figure out the value of total event. So this is all about in this video. I hope you like the question and you also like the way of explaining. Thank you.